Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Saturday, June 10th, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is, it is my conscious responsibility to nurture myself with the best vibration possible. And today we have ourselves coming down from full moon energy, the moon shifting into Capricorn, and we're adjusting to Jupiter direct. And the moon today in Capricorn is making actually some interesting connections. The moon today is actually going to oppose Mars, so an opposition, which can be a tug of war, or it can be like, how do we work together because we're in this alignment? And then the moon will trine Venus. Now what's interesting is we just had Mars and Venus sextiling, and these meetings are actually at 4 degrees, which is that evolution revolution degree, which ties so well into that Jupiter direct. Jupiter now direct at 13 degrees, which is another 4 energy, which is that revolution, evolution energy. And so that's what I'm getting. With the moon in Capricorn, especially coming from this inspiration of the full moon, anything that came up in that full moon that you're like, yes, I want to take this motivation, I want to take this action. Capricorn's ready to take the action steps. It's ready to bring it into the physical energy. But what we are reminded of as we are in a 20-degree day, which is a 2, which is that nurturing vibration, as we have Mars in Cancer, is taking action in ways that nurture us. I have been talking about this comfort nurture energy and how important it is to notice that which nurtures us. That which comforts us does not always nurture us, but that which nurtures us always will comfort us. So really taking in your personal responsibility, that's the energy of Capricorn, not responsibility, meaning like what the world thinks you should do or what you've been told you should do, none of the shoulds, but how do I respond in a way that is true to me? Now, there could be some mind action going on with this. I've got clinging to the past and I've got the mind card. So you may go into those old ways of being like, well, this is what I should do. This is what I've always been taught to do. This is what society has said, I should do. You may want to take direction in that way. If you do that, you are not honoring your own individual sacred balance. I have the dream card here. The dream, which is like the balance of the masculine feminine. It's the balance of the yin-yang energy. You will be in balance when you are true to you. So as we have this moon in Capricorn, aligning our emotions to the traditional, aligning our emotions to the structure of things, we have an opportunity to evolutionize this energy, to honor ourselves with that Venus connection, nurture ourselves, honor our personal worth, and be like, oh wait, the way I always used to do things, it doesn't actually nurture me. It's not actually my set path anymore. It doesn't feel good. It's not yum. It's definitely yuck. I'm going to do what comes into alignment with me, for me at this time. So to me, this is what this whole day is about. Adjusting to this lunar energy, adjusting to any of those beliefs that we were able to shoo away, with that full moon and step up for ourselves. I can tell you that I woke up this morning, which is, as I'm recording this, the morning of the full moon, being like, I love myself and I'm making choices that show me how much I love myself. I love myself and I'm taking this responsibility. And that's what I really get in this energy. Taking this action, moving in a direction to enforce your personal structure, enforce what is true for you. Beautiful opportunity for this. Now that evolution revolution may mean that there may be some pokes, you may have to be poked and prodded back on the way. I was telling a client, we're all kind of toddlers. We're toddlers on a path. And if you've ever been on a path with a toddler, the toddler's like, oh, and here's this thing here, and here's this thing here. And they're always like on and off the path. And we're like that. We're on and off the path. Keep coming back to your path. Don't get mad at yourself for getting distracted by the dandelion. Blow the dandelion puffs and then being like, oh yeah, back on the path, back on the path. Always have that option to come back because, like I said, we are little toddlers. And keep rising, assisting yourself to go on the path, which is funny because these cards are totally about being on the path. I've got ordinariness and slowing down, moving along the path. But what was I going to say about the path? Best vibration possible was where I was at, and then I was like, oh, these cards are the path. See, I'm a toddler right now. I fell off my train of thought path. The best vibration possible. Well, just setting that intention. What is the best vibration possible? What feels good for me in and through this energy. Keep reminding yourself of that. And if you fall off the path, it's okay. Like I said, blow the dandelion, come back on. Okay, so cards. Brother Raccoon, a safe place for you to go. Now, what's interesting about this, I've pulled this card before, and it says, don't talk about it. Don't talk about this thing. You do not need to talk about it. Keep it a beautiful secret between the universe and you. Continue to do your work. It needs your attention and energy right now. Don't give it away. Keep it close, fresh, new, exciting, and stay well under the radar for the time being. Be adaptable. Keep the mask close. You'll have the perfect place to hide out, a place to stay, a safe place to preserve yourself and your treasure. This going to ground will not be forever, and when you emerge, you will be reborn, ready to come from a heart-centered place with no more need to hide. So wherever you're moving on this path, whatever you're working on, keep it to yourself or to those who can really honor you where you're at. And the other card I pulled was the Dragonfly Mermaid. And it's saying this is a beautiful piece of beautiful luck, shining golden and full of vibrancy. It's a reward for these changes that you've made. So basically, it's like, keep this thing close. There's some good stuff coming. And then I decided to pull a card to go along with the vibrational things. And I pulled Melchizedek, which is super vibrational. It says, you have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So it sounds to me like part of your nurturing is getting quiet and knowing. Part of your responsibility at this time is getting quiet and listening and tuning in. What is the best vibration possible for me? And what will I do to move myself in and through and with this best vibration possible that wants to come and nurture me and move me through this high intensity energy that we are going through as we move through these shifts. So that's it. Pretty quiet, easy day overall. But remember, your personal responsibility, not the responsibility that the world has put on you, but the responsibility of your soul. So, book a reading. I have my reading sale still going, $44 for half an hour. I'll just have that up a few more days. And I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.